Don't score that many goals in open play.
So we've had fireworks off the pitch. Let's find out if we're going to get them on the pitch. Flames going up into the night time here. He couldn't have been much clearer, could he, in his messaging there?
An early trophy win would be a big help. Mikel Arteta did manage that in his Fratton Park. Gabriel Martinelli's on a bench that includes the former Chelsea duo of Kai Havertz and Noni Madueke. Gittins is also unwell. Reece James has a hip injury, and Cole Palmer's expected to be back by the weekend. So Tyreek George and Shim. He gets this first leg of the semi-final underway. Arsenal, who've had too many failings in semi. To Martin Zubamendi. So in the third minute, Enzo Fernandez lifts his corner, tries to get it on top of Arisa Balaga, but just misjudges this season. They're getting pressed high here. And Zubamendi has won it back. Rice slots it through. Trossard may have... Rice with the kick. And it's a clear header for Ben White. And the player who scored his last 2 goals against Chelsea way back in April 2024 gets off the mark here and gives Arsenal an early advantage in the semi-final.
But that's just incredible, isn't it? How easy.
With João Pedro. Pedro's cross, it's beyond the reach. Saka sends in his kick, hands on it, but not too convincingly from Robert Sanchez. Zubamendi, Gyökeres is free if he can find him. It was a little behind him. He's drawn it in anyway. Gets his shot away, which does get a little nick and earns Arsenal another corner.
They did well there, Gyökeres. Kept hold of it, took responsibility. He's also lost his place, automatic one at right back.
Chelsea have picked it up here with Enzo Fernandez going for goal.
This contest, a different dynamic from the league match.
Esteban slotted it through. It's Achiampong who's through for Chelsea. And he was offside anyway. Rice has stepped away from the kick. It's Odegaard who takes. Cleared by Chalobah, but Zubamendi lashes it over. Trossard finding a route through to Odegaard, who was, during this campaign, Robert Sanchez, despite the sending off he got at Old Trafford earlier in the campaign. Spread wide by Fernandez. And Esteban goes for it from the angle, ambitious. Sliding challenge from which Trossard emerges unscathed. And he gets it back from Timber. Trossard. And he does handle that one safely, Sanchez. Pedro's managed to free himself. It was a really inviting ball he played across, but no. Zubamendi gets it forward. Eventually ends up back with Rice. Saliba. Oh! Here's Odegaard. Gyökeres showing for it. Zubamendi squaring it to Leandro Trossard. He gets it back from Rice and hits it. Shows no fear. The corner goes in. Goalkeeper does get to it. Cucurella waiting for the bounce, has to head it through in the end. Here's White. Sort of bother, so Sanchez in the end has to go longer. Finds Esteval. And Achiampong is pulled back. Saliba lets it go. It's Odegaard who strikes it. And that one's gone kissing back at Saka now. Ben White in support. Pulls it right across. Gyökeres! Well, he couldn't miss from that range, but that feels like a big moment for the striker. A goal in a big game.
Well, you can see what it means to him. And maybe most importantly, his teammates, they're delighted for him. It's a poacher's effort, to say the least, this. But Sanchez again doesn't come out of it favourably.
Saka with a corner. Struck by Odegaard. Here's João Pedro. Neto delivering with a cross. It's all the way through to Garnacho! And Chelsea get a foothold! Off the bench to get them back in it. It's Alejandro Garnacho.
Well, he's just hung out at that far post. It's so easy for a wide player to go in.
At the moment, and that objective you mentioned, Alan, of just calming things down. Saliba given space to run into. Saliba's found Saka. It is Rice. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe it should have been a left footer. Neto. João Pedro. Esteval. Marino into the path of Gyökeres. Laid off for Zubamendi to strike. And just when Arsenal's command had been called into question, Zubamendi reinforces their determination to get this job done in 90 minutes rather than over 2 legs.
Yeah, it's a big, big goal. You can see the disappointment amongst the Chelsea players. He knows it's huge. Arsenal know it's huge. Just as Chelsea were coming back at the visitors, trying to get an equaliser. Gyökeres has got 1 goal. He's got an assist now as well with that little flick. But
Neto into Esteval, blocked by Rice. Marino in the middle again. Saliba joining him in that quest. Gabriel came in, round screen that one from Badiashile, played through by Marino to Gyökeres. And Saka came in on it. Chance! Marino is blocked. To try and fight off Yuri Timber. He's had some success and made some good progress here, Esteval. From Chalobah. Zubamendi pulls it back for Marino. Martinelli driven against Fernandez. Zubamendi. Timber. Neto's corner. Garnacho with a hit! He's done it again! A second lifeline offered to Chelsea by the substitute. Liam Rosenior threw on in this second half. And they've got it back to within 1. Well,
I tell you what, that was not an easy take for Garnacho. And again, he just holds his position. It's not often Arsenal get done in these set-piece situations, but...
It could be on for Fernandez. He's got Esteval up to his right, and he's used him. Esteval! Flag was up anyway.
What a moment.
Hopes on Esteval providing something. He provided this ball for Pedro Neto. Neto delivers with the kick right in towards Adebayo. Chalobah, who sticks with determination to his task. Fernandez looking to pick out Esteval. And he manages to slide it through to Gabriel Jesus, who goes down. And he thought about it, but well, I thought he'd pointed to the spot, but in fact, it was offside anyway.
That got us going. I think it might have been a pen had it not been offside.
Sanchez kick. Advantage Arsenal going into the second leg, but it is a narrow one for Mikel Arteta's team. Twice they had a 2-goal advantage and were pegged back.